completely dog shit. Now then, on to the MMO Awards. I know what I picked for each category. I know what I selected, and I know it's gonna piss some people off. I know what's coming. I sent it to you in a Discord DM. Okay, thanks. I'll take a look at it after this. Thanks, Marcin.
2025.
2025
will forever be seen as a dark era for the MMO genre. It was a year of the cancellation. The year of slow deaths.
Mum says it's my turn to make the RMMO's dying video this month.
Every single one of us made this fucking video. We all felt the same disturbance in the Force, and the MMO Jedi Council just sat there and we were all like, make the same video. Every single one of us made this video.
And the year of everything being released in early access.
Yes,
but the
early
great
access
thing about hitting rock bottom is once you're there, the only way is up.
I hate that phrase. I hate the phrase of the only way is up, because I think we've seen that we've been at rock bottom for a while and we just keep finding new ways to go lower. At this point, the same people who dev out MMOs should be the same people digging for oil, because I've never seen someone plunge to such depths as this before. God.
So when all hope is lost, what else is there to do? Then present the MMO Awards Show.
There we go.
2025. A jury made up of 36 different content creators.
Oh, I was right. It was 36, not 46.
Across the globe.
I don't even live anywhere close to that. Not even close. He just dropped pins wherever. I would love to see one of these pins just be North Korea.
Introducing your judges. Sawman UK, Idol, Theorywise OF, RozeMMO.
Hey, that's me!
Benji, Bipsy, Embers Arcade.
Don't know that person.
Drive Genesis.
Okay, don't know him. Don't know that. Oh, wait. I need to go through this again. I need to see who I recognize here.
Sawman UK.
I know him. I know him. I know him.
RozeMMO.
No idea who that fucking loser is.
Swole Benji.
No, I know him.
Embers
I don't know him. Don't know him. I know him.
Drive Genesis.
I don't know him. No idea who that is. Know him. Don't know him. Don't know him. Don't know him. Don't know him. No idea. No idea. No idea. I know him. Nice Gaming's like the Obama of fucking MMOs for anyone who doesn't have like a track on what's going on, because we're all just a bunch of fat middle-aged balding men. And he's just showing up here with like a great fade and a nice beard. He's the Obama of MMOs.
Nico Tulo.
Don't know him. Don't know him.
Lulu Balu.
Don't know.
Tosh.
No idea.
Inside the mind's eye. Steady,
Don't know him.
Eddie.
I know him.
Flip,
know him.
MMO.
No idea. Know him. Know him.
God fucking damn.
Know him. Definitely know him. Obviously. No clue. Know him. Don't know him. Everyone knows Cannon as the guy who keeps on giving devs softball questions whenever he interviews them so that he can bend over and show them his asshole so they can get in nice and deep. He gives the most softball fucking questions imaginable to every single... Man, the bots are going fucking wild today. Jesus. The bots are going fucking nuts over on Kick. Ban the phrase. I don't know how to do that on Kick. Settings. How do you ban a phrase on Kick? Community. Channel points. Chat. How do we do that? I've literally never touched moderation in my life. I don't bother moderating my streams because I think you should be able to say everything you want, but if there's a bunch of fucking bots in here, then it's going to be worthwhile to go out of my way to make sure that these little bitches can't keep coming back here and nagging people. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fuck out of here. Let's just add another one because they're spamming multi-messages. Let's get rid of that. What else we got? Yeah, that should be good. Now we're just gonna get some. We're just gonna get some very confusing messages because I'm not gonna ban it all. That's gonna take too long. Hopefully that just stops them from getting in there. Jade Sparrow, who's like the one person watching on Kick, doesn't have to worry about it now. Canon is 100% a shill. I agree. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Canon, from a business perspective, is doing the exact correct thing to get as much money and attention as possible by throwing devs softballs, by never asking them questions that are actually difficult to answer, that don't let them dodge out of the way of players. But that's why he keeps getting interviews with these devs, because he just keeps on being a little bitch with his questions. That is why he is exactly where he is. He knows what he's doing. That's why he's going to be able to get attention when it comes to MMORPGs, because you still want to hear what the devs have to say. How do you know if your Discord has 0 feds? Why would I care? That's the real question. Why would I care if there's glowies in there or not? I'm just some random African. What are they gonna fucking do? Delay my bag of rice that I get from UNICEF every year? Oh no. Happy New Year, James.
Nerd Slayer.
I like Nerd Slayer.
This jury, made up of a whole variety of MMO content creators, big and small, has been put to the task to select a winner for 10 different categories.
Why do all MMO YouTubers have a 10-minute past midnight shadow beard? It's like a standard happy chappy. You know how like when you go into an office, you gotta wear like a tie and suit and shit? And it's dress code. We can't help it. It's just dress code. You'll see. Go out, make yourself an MMORPG channel, start talking about MMOs, and the next morning you wake up, you will have a beard. And it doesn't matter if you shave it or not, it's coming back.
From the best MMO of 2025 all the way to the worst MMO of 2025. So if you want to find out which MMOs truly did shine in 2025 and which ones dragged the genre down, then stay tuned.
Hold on. I don't want to wash my balls, but my hot GF wants me to. Well, Black Robbie, what you need to do is, when she's asleep, try and shove your entire beanbag inside her mouth. That way she gets conditioned to the taste and the smell. And then when she wakes up and you ask for it, it's not nearly as bad. Oh, God. There's still another one. Holy fucking shit. How do you rats keep on getting past the fucking thing? Let's see. I'm going to do this once. I'm going to do all of this once. Just so that I don't have to deal with you. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. You've motivated me. You stupid fucking rat shit bot. You've motivated me to do this. You have gone out of your way to fuck this up for me to the point that I'm going to go out of my way to make sure I ban every single one of those. Let me just use it quick. Let's go there. Add that. And we're going to ban that one. God damn, the bots are fucking vicious tonight. What the hell happened? We were just talking about these bots, and now there's a million of them. The fuck out of here, bitch. Little rat shit assholes. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
Go through our winners for tonight. And all channels that took part in the award show will be listed in the description below. Go show them some love.
Greetings, Internet.
We're starting off strong with the wizard.
For entertainment. And today
This guy is so fucking entertaining. I love how good he is. Like his like low quality, shitty camera streams and stuff. I don't know what it is. If anyone doesn't know who this guy is, he's so good. Base takes, says a bunch of funny shit. He's really hilarious. I don't know how he keeps doing it. He's so good at all of this.
I have a honor to present you with nominees for Best Early Access MMO of year 2020-25. And those are Ashes of Creation.
Don't worry, I've banned all the words best here.
Bitcraft
Wait, hold
Online.
on. Sorry, I was dealing with bots so much, I just completely missed this. What's the category?
And those are
Wait, no, what's the
Present you
category?
with entertainment. And today, I have a honor to present you with nominees for Best Early Access MMO of year 2020-25. And those are
Okay, best early access.
Ashes.
Winner's gonna be Ashes of Creation. And I want you to understand this, right? Before we carry on, because nothing else matters. Best early access means what is at the top of the pile when it comes to early access. I'm sorry, but you're delusional if you think it's going to be anything but Ashes. Because every other early access is fucking miserable. That doesn't make Ashes good. It just makes everything else below Ashes. So obviously Ashes is going to win this category.
Ashes of Creation. Bitcraft Online.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Chrono Odyssey. Monsters and Memories.
Don't even, not even on my radar.
Countdown, Rise of the Fallen.
It has to be Ashes. It's got the most attention.
Sealed envelope with the winner.
It's got the most players
has
out of all of those.
arrived in our headquarters. So let's use some magic to determine the winner.
Fuck, I love this guy.
It is.
Please
the
don't burn down your room.
winner Of MMO Early Access MMO of 2025. It is. Oh.
He's trying. You can see he's trying his best not to burn down his entire green screen room.
It is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ashes of Creation.
Yeah, there we go.
Congratulations for the winners. And now, back to our host.
How did he not set his beard on fire? It's because he's a wizard, Cyro. Ashes of Creation will win this for the next 10 years. Narco's right. He's right. Yeah, you know what? That's 100% correct opinion to have. Ashes of Creation is the high fantasy Star Citizen. It will be in early access forever. And eventually, Steven Sheriff is going to get up and announce that they're canceling Ashes of Creation. How the fuck do these bots keep on fucking sneaking through? I'm going to just have to keep on monitoring it. I don't know why the phrases aren't stopping these fucking things. It turns out Kick's moderation just doesn't work. Fuck him.
So there you have it. Ashes of Creation is the best early access game in 2025, apparently. And to my surprise, it was pretty much a landslide victory, but it'll be interesting to see where it ends up in 2026. Anyway, let's go to the next category.
What is up, guys? Blue
Hey,
Squadron
there he
here
is.
with the
I think, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I think my favorite MMO content creators for the year were Soulman, Josh Strife Hayes, and Blue Squadron. Blue Squadron is super fucking entertaining. He's super enjoyable as a content creator. If you've ever watched any of his streams, glasses Rose. You know what? I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. He's not a bad looking guy. I mean, come on. He's not bad looking. I'll take it. I would say Monsters and Memories has a genuine team, while AOC is full of snake oil salesmen. Yes, but remember, best early access, you have to consider the quantity of attention that it's getting, right? I don't know anything about Monsters and Memories. I'm going to assume what you're saying to me is true and not a lie, and you're not a shill. Monsters in Memory has barely got any attention to the point that most people it's not even on their radar. It wasn't even on my radar.
Worst MMO award.
Glassless Blue
2025.
Squadron.
I could not be more excited. Let's get into the nominees.
Our
First
thanks
up,
for the
we
sub.
have Ashes of Never Being Created. Ashes of Creation.
Based. Ashes of Never Being Created. Fuck, I love this man. Based. Worst MMO release. Now, okay, I had an argument about this, right? I don't think Ashes of Creation should ever be listed on the worst MMO release. Because it's not released. It's a shit that is half out. It has not hit the toilet water yet. It hasn't been released, and it likely will never be released. It shouldn't be here. But I'm not the one who came up with the categories. So I can only choose based on what there was.
That's right, this game's been in development for 10 years and is still big slop.
Yes!
Can you imagine it? And people will spend hundreds of dollars
Yes!
in faith of Steven, who is a multi-millionaire.
And also used to be part of an MLM. Let's not forget that. He was part of a pyramid scheme. He willfully and joyfully, gleefully sold people slop and shit long before he made Ashes of Creation.
Who knows? Just keep throwing your money at it. Maybe your grandkids will get to play it someday. Next up, we have Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Yes, that's right.
What a flavorful list. Blue Protocol is such a gigantic pile of shit that they had to cancel the game and then re-release the game. And when they re-released the game, they made minor changes and didn't fix a goddamn fucking thing. This bozo said Chrono is the next big MMO. Do you know why? Do you know why he did that? I realized this. You may have noticed, New Gash, that a bunch of people came out and at the same time with a pre-release video of of Chrono Odyssey, and you know what they did? They did it because they got paid to do it. They made that bank. Now, I think personally that Chrono Odyssey does have some good parts about its gameplay. I did like the double crossbows. I did like playing first-person Vala in that game. But it's such a big pile of dog shit that it was never going to succeed in the first place. Now, I've heard whispers. I don't know how true this is or not. I have heard whispers that the version of Chrono Odyssey that everyone got to play and post to their channel is actually not the same version that was released in the alpha playtest. And it had like a bunch of features missing, and it was lower tier than what they gave to content creators in private. Which is kind of really, really fucking funny, but I don't know how true that is. So take that as you will. Take that with a grain of salt.
This game is for the weebs that still can't realize that this gacha game is dog shit.
It is dog
fairness,
shit.
Most gacha games are complete dog shit, but you know
True.
what? More power to you. Next runner up on the list, we have PAX Day, which, let's be honest with you, we're not...
Ooh, man, man played this for so many of his streams. Oh, this is not an MMO to me. This is just another survival crafting game.
Not entirely certain has won the MMO list, but you know what? People voted for
Same.
it anyway. Maybe a little unfairly. I kind of like PAX Day, but that's probably
I
because I
don't.
never played it. Next up, you knew it was coming. The Quinfall! That's...
None of these games, I'm sorry, but none of these fucking games comes even close to how bad the Quinfall's release was. The Quinfall is such a gigantic burning pile of dog shit that everything else looks like a diamond by comparison. They fucked this release up like you cannot believe.
That's right, the Unreal
has to be the
Engine 5
Quinfall.
pig
Has to be.
slop. That is Quinfall.
Has to
Holy
be.
moly, what a train wreck of a disaster that game is. And last but certainly not least, the
Never mind.
megalol
Oh,
of the
shit.
entire list.
Never mind. My vote's for Ship of Heroes. I think I put Ship of Heroes in there. Never mind. Never mind. Quinfall, I was unfamiliar with your game.
Ship of Heroes.
Oh my god, this was also a fucking disaster.
And without further ado, the winner of this year's worst MMO 2025. Of course,
Ship of Heroes.
It's the Quinfall. What are we talking about? That
Okay.
game is quite literally the worst. It's not
Okay,
even
that's
AI.
fair.
Honestly,
That's fair. I think the Quinfall won over Ship of Heroes because more people actually paid attention to the Quinfall than they did Ship of Heroes. Everyone kind of treated Ship of Heroes like it never existed. They just kind of did that whenever like anyone mentioned Ship of Heroes. You can ask Jimmy. I did the same thing. He kept on trying to beg me to play the game, and I was like, I didn't see that message. I still remember the argument about Ashes of Creation that it's not like Star Citizen because it's already funded by the millionaire that builds it. Oh, how the turntables have to... You know what? You're right. Jozzy, you're 100% right. The problem is Ashes of Creation has quite literally run out of money. Do you think that they didn't know how bad of an idea it was to jump into early access on Steam? They probably did. There's no way they didn't fucking know how badly their game was going to be received. But they also knew that they were running out of money. And Steven needs that infinite pile of cash before he cancels Ashes of Creation. And so he just needed that next Lamborghini, that next golden yacht. So he released it onto Steam. Let's take a look at the reviews quick. Let's take a look at the reviews. I had to link my account to Ashes today. What are we looking at for Ashes? $400 for a game with mixed reviews. 55% positive. A 50-50 ratio. What a disaster. What a mess. Holy fucking shit.
it would have been better if it was AI slop. Instead, it's just copy
It
paste
would've.
Unreal Engine 5 assets.
Yes.
How could you even spend money on that? Oh God, you guys are so stupid. What a terrible game.
It's
Anyway,
way better
back
than
to
I
you,
thought.
Joe.
It's crazy to think that the Quinfall actually came out at the start of 2025 and kind of just got forgot about.
Yeah, I kind of
because
forgot
it was
about
that bad. And as for the other nominees, I think there's definitely some biasness because when you have Ashes of Creation voted as the best early access release and also a nominee in the worst MMO to release.
Look, I can accept Ashes being the best MMO early access release primarily because nothing had as much attention and nothing got as much collective focus from the MMO community as Ashes of Creation when it went to early access. It doesn't make it good, it's just everything else was also a pile of dog shit alongside of it, right? So it just keeps on happening. It just keeps on happening. So I can understand that everyone thinks that their specific one. It's always the kickbots, yeah. Yeah, just ignore them. I'm going to keep banning them.
In 2025. It should be crazy. Anyway, on to our next category.
Hello everyone, my name is Nephilis QS.
Oh shit.
I'm a historian, content creator, voice actor, CEO,
Fuck me.
and the current real world record IQ holder. Today I am honored to be
He's got a nice fucking voice. Holy shit. He sounds so good.
a part of the MMO Awards for 20.
He should have never shown his face. This guy could have been the next corpse husband if he just never showed his face. You know all those guys who have like a voice for radio? And I'm saying this as someone who's down in the dumps with him. He should have never shown his face. He would have had the highest female MMO community ever, except maybe Josh Strifehaze.
2025, hosted by Sawman. And it is my privilege to announce the nominees for the most pay-to-win MMO in 20.
Hold on. What was the reason for the whole MMO Awards watch party thing? Was it genuinely interesting or more of me? Both. Listen, I genuinely wanted to see what was happening in the world of streaming and what was going on. I'm also a sucker for the cringe that occurs during the Streamer Awards. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's incredibly funny that there's an entire awards segment and show. Hold on one sec. Just let me let my dog out. You want to go out? Okay. Come back when you're done. I think it's incredibly funny that there's an entire award show for streamers where every single fucking person there was botting like a motherfucker to get as high as possible in the category, to cheat the system as much as possible. It was basically the Scam Artist Award. That's what made it so funny to me. I went offline after that stream. I went to bed, woke up the next day, and I started looking through every single person that was nominated or won. I didn't find a single one that wasn't botting to some degree. Every single one of them looked like they were botting to me. There's not a single one of them that wasn't. It's fucking disgusting. And I think that's also really, really entertaining, is that it's just a bunch of scam artists in a room being like, I know I'm a scam artist and I know you're a scam artist, but we're both going to play this weird game where we pretend that whatever we've done is 100% legitimate. It's like the biggest room of liars on planet Earth. It's so fucking great.
2025 category, and to announce the ultimate winner. The nominees for the most pay-to-win MMO in 2025
Oh, this
are
is an important category. Most pay-to-win.
Online.
It's not going to be Elden.
Black Desert Online.
Might be Black Desert.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, my personal vote for this one. My personal vote for this one was Elder Scrolls Online. And I want you to understand that my vote when it came to Elder Scrolls Online was the cumulative effect of all of the cash shop bullshit that they've pulled off over a collective set of years outweighs every single MMORPG out there. It is not this single year, it is a condensed factor of the entire fucking game since release. That's why I think it's Elder Scrolls Online. I wonder if it's going to be Elder Scrolls.
Lost Ark.
Lost Ark's pretty high up there.
Liberty.
Throne and Liberty as well.
And the winner is
Yes, sir.
the Elder Scrolls Online.
Of course it is.
I don't know which chimpanzee voted for this game.
Oh,
as
fuck you.
The most pay-to-win MMO.
Get the fuck out of here with your nice voice. Fuck you. It had to be ESO. It had to be. It had to be. Fine, I'm the chimpanzee who voted for ESO. And you know what? I'm right. I am right. There is no game that has had so much bullshit around the cash shop in it. I have seen so many MMO content creators who stopped playing the fucking game purely because of how fucking shitty and predatory and manipulative it was. It is disgusting how bad this fucking game is.
25. I disagree
Sickening.
completely. I think a lot of people get mixed up on pay to convenience or versus pay to win.
Okay, so he's a bitch. Okay, I understand now. He's a pussy. He's a fucking pussy. I want you to hear what he says here. I know what's coming. I already know that. I've heard this excuse in every fucking comment under the sun.
A lot of people get mixed up on pay to convenience,
Which is pay to win.
or versus pay to win. The latter of which, yes, certainly does exist in the Elder Scrolls Online, though I'm not even sure.
Let me make some excuse. Fuck off. It's all pay to win. It's all pay to win. Stop pretending it's not.
What you're even putting money into, apart
Get
from
the
winning the
fuck
title
out.
of the biggest financially illiterate loser when spending money on this game. Now, does the Elder Scrolls Online and its developer company have millions?
Look at him making excuses. Look at him doing his fucking best to make every excuse under the sun as to why it's not pay to win. Oh, God. Yeah, ESO has him wrapped around their pinky finger, and that pinky finger is jammed up his asshole.
Millions of issues and scandals festering, waiting to blister open like the pustules on Satan's big titty sacks. Yes, is this MMO ran by the most unprofessional, egotistical, and incestuous
Yes.
characters in the gaming industry that
Yes.
sue their former employees into homelessness while underpaying the rest below
Yes.
the industry standards? Yes. Do I think it's such a bad product maintained by an incompetent leadership recruited in the Walmarts of Baltimore that it shouldn't
It's
even
Emu
win an
Bros.
award in the categories it's meant to? Yes.
Yes.
Would I rather put the 8.3-inch barrel of a Smith & Wesson 500 into my mouth and pull the trigger all 5 times, rather than associate myself with anything about this game? Absolutely.
Then why are you defending it?
But when you look at games like Lost Ark, you can swipe your cards so much in so many aspects of those games that you'd be able to build enough credit for an Amex Centurion card in real life.
Yes, but Lost Ark hasn't been out as long. Not as many people played Lost Ark. It never hit into the top 3 MMOs the same way ESO did. The cumulative effect of all the pay to win that occurred in ESO just flat out outweighs everything that Lost Ark has done. Lost Ark was there for a second and then gone the next. ESO has been dragging its tired old broken fucking legs through broken glass in the back of the parking lot so it can suck another old man's dick for $5 for years. And it's going to keep doing that for years to come.
If that's not pay to win, I don't know what is.
It's all pay to win.
I don't think this is necessarily the most pay-to-win MMO in 2025.
Fuck off, Saw Man. You know it is.
Certainly a predatory one, but honestly, I voted for World of Warcraft. I think what it really comes down to is your definition
World of Warcraft would also be acceptable.
of pay-to-win. We did get a few comments, for instance, The Elder Scrolls Online for having a cash shop that makes mobile games blush. For me, winning is collecting every trade skill and item that can be collected. ESO
But hold on. For me, winning is collecting every trade skill and item that can be collected. ESO makes me pay real money to subscribe to have access to enough storage space to collect everything. I see we have some base takes here. At least I know that the rest of the MMO community is fucking mentally sane. Right, okay, he's right. Since games like Lost Ark and Diablo Immortal exist. Yeah, but that's like saying, okay, for the MMO awards, we might as well include every fucking mobile game. Which we can't. Because those are just not real MMOs. ESO cannot be the most pay-to-win game. It cannot... It's the most pay-to-win game if you cumulatively even look at what it's done over the expanse of its life. Lost Ark was there for a second and was gone. It's not there for long enough to matter nearly as much as the impact ESO has had. Most pay to win, most money stolen, most manipulative tactics, most bullshit devs. It has to be ESO. It has to be. Apparently ESO got a new game director and they plan to make MTX better in spring. Better or worse? Because better is a strange word to be using for pay to win.
makes me pay real monies to subscribe to have access to enough storage space to collect everything. ESO because fashion is endgame.
There you go.
And a ton of fashion is locked behind paywalls.
There you go.
I think next year we might change.
I think here's the difference that a lot of MMO content creators have made. Good night, Spider. Yeah, go take care of yourself. Go sleep. The difference between Lost Ark and Elder Scrolls Online is that Lost Ark is pay to lose, whereas ESO is pay to win. Because when you're playing Lost Ark, you're doing nothing but losing by spending money. Whereas ESO at least gives you the illusion that you've won something. That's the difference.
Change the category and
Guild Wars 2 store is very close. Not even close, New Gash. It's not even close.
pay for convenience and pay to win. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And obviously, if you want a MMO Awards 2026, get this video to 2,069 likes. Anyway, on to the next category.
Hello gamers, it's nice. I hope all of you are enjoying this video. I am Nice
Now we get to hear from MMO Obama.
Gaming and I am here to present the next category. And this category is for Most Improved MMO for 2025. First up, we have Guild Wars 2. Next up, we have New World.
I feel like you're taking into account the amount of victims. While I would consider the most pay to win as the game with the most forms of spending money on them, that's Lost Ark to me. Okay, so I can understand people's thought of it being Lost Ark, but let's put it this way. If someone runs a scam, like Bernie Madoff did, that steals billions of dollars, and then someone runs a scam that's infinitely worse but makes no money off of their scam. Which was the worst scam? In my opinion, it's what Bernie Madoff did. Of course I'm taking into account impact. Because game devs who just shit out a bunch of pay to win and have no idea the kind of damage that they've done are not nearly as intelligent as the guys who know how to slowly creep that shit in over time. They're way worse because they can steal a lot more from people.
R.I.P. We then have RuneScape for the next nomination.
LA stole way more money than ESO had millions. ESO had people spending millions of dollars. One single person spent over $1 million in the ESO cash shop, if I remember correctly. There are people who've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in ESO. Single human beings who've done that. I hope to never meet these eldritch creatures. But over its time period, they have stolen so much fucking money. Now, keep in mind that I'm taking this from the Western perspective. If we add in Lost Ark from the Asian side of things as well, then you're probably right. It's probably going to be Lost Ark. But I'm taking it from the Western perspective here. That's where I play. Those are my games.
Next up for Most Improved is Throne and Liberty.
Most Improved. Throne and Liberty? Nope.
Next up for Most Improved MMO of 2025 is World of Warcraft.
Definitely fucking not.
And that is your nominations for Best MMO of 2025.
This category is going to piss people off. This category is going to piss people off a lot because I think I know what the winner is. The single most improved MMORPG of 2025 is very likely going to be New World. Because based on where it started and where it ended up, it had the single most improvement. We are looking at this category from the variable perspective of what improved the most, and it was New World. Hands down, it has to be New World. I don't see it being any of those others. However, New World improving is like having an alcoholic family member who's been an abusive piece of shit for 10 years, and then in the last year of their life, they stop drinking and they become a better person. That doesn't make this better person or any of the damage they've done go away. They have improved significantly. But it's not enough, it's too little too late. And you will be remembered for being a gigantic burning pile of abusive shit. The way New World deserves to be remembered. New World's best improvement was going into maintenance mode. Yeah, the game being deleted. Most improved game, it no longer exists.
5. I have the envelope here with who's gonna win. And I will just go ahead and open this envelope.
Did I hear that?
Who's gonna win? And I will just go ahead and
Truly. Truly, he is the Obama of the MMO. There's no way that fucking soul man didn't add that in himself. There's no way.
open this envelope and announce our winner.
That has to be soul man. We put that in there.
The winner of Most Improved MMO for 2025 is New World.
I knew it.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
I knew it.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
I knew it. Look at the category. It has to be New World. It has to be. They improved the most, but it was still too little too late. If you are such a royal fuck up in your entire life that you improve a few months before you die, you still improved, and it's a significant change, but it doesn't change what you've done. It has to be New World.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right.
All jokes aside, New World was one of my favorite MMOs before it shut down when it was doing.
I can't I can't blame him for that, because when New World released, I did have a good time with it, but I slowly became disillusioned, and then I just stopped giving a fuck, and then I could see all the problems.
Doing its best, arguably, in terms of actual fun. And so, unironically, maybe this does deserve Most Improved MMO, even though it shut down. Either that or...
There you go, Ferrowin understands. Going from 0 to 0.1 is an infinite increase, whereas going from 9 to 9.9 is only a 10% increase. That's 100% correct, yes. That's the way you look at it.
One that voted in this is trolling, but
no.
Congratulations to MMO New World. Hashtag
look at the category.
New World.
Has to be it has to be New World.
Thank you so much.
So New World actually won by a colossal landslide, and that's despite...
You see, it's not just me. It's not just me. Also, Josh Strife Hayes, I disregard your opinion. RuneScape 3 for removing MTX? No. Because no one plays RuneScape 3.
RuneScape 3 making their game...
What, all 5 players in RuneScape 3 are not out spending money on RuneScape 3?
Less paid to
Get
win.
fucked.
But the general consensus was that New World was improving and going in the right direction, and its latest update actually addressed a lot of issues and even expanded on the PvP.
Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is
However,
too consistent.
Too late. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Get fucked. Rest in piss. Wait, I follow the low frames around. He's a New World, a Fuji. Even now, he's stuck in the cope where he believes New World only died because Amazon lost the lawsuit. Can you give me his info? I think I've got a few cryptocurrency meme coins I need to sell him.
Hello, I am PvP aficionado. And
no idea who this is.
Guild Wars 2 Chad, Nobushigezai, and I'm presenting to you the best indie MMO of 2025.
Best MMO.
Let's get this started.
Best indie MMO, sorry.
Albion
Has
Online,
to be
where you're what you wear. And I'm in Legendary.
Okay, it's probably going to be Albion.
Bitcraft Online.
It's not going to be Bitcraft.
Monsters and Memories.
No, because it was on no one's radar.
Organ,
nope.
Where your curiosity is rewarded. Ultima Online.
Man, what a dog shit list. What a dog shit list for indie MMOs. I'll tell you why I think it's going to be Albion Online. Albion Online is the single Kickstarter MMORPG that somehow got made, developed, and turned into an MMO. It's the easiest MMO to play on a PC as well as a phone, and it's got the largest community. It's got the most interaction with it, and there are entire content creators who base their entire channel around it. Core Punk, not even in consideration because it's got 12 players. They fucked up their launch. They didn't do enough development. They had a bunch of problems and a bunch of issues. They were in Ukraine. They had to jump to Greece. They had to do a bunch of shit. Core Punk has royally fucked up its ability to have any kind of launch that was going to work out. And they need to drag their ass over to Steam and release it there if they want any opportunity at surviving. But right now, no. RuneScape 3 endgame solo boss experience is unmatched, but getting there is turbo AIDS. Early game is so ass. That's why no one plays it. What's up, Pedro?
Outland.
What up, face? It has to be Albion.
The winner for Best Indie MMO of 2025.
Albion Online is discount multiplayer Path of Exile. It has to be Albion.
Is Albion Online.
Albion Online was the best indie MMO in 2025. There was quite a few to choose from, but I feel like people just probably don't play them as much as the mainstream ones. But anyway, on to the next category.
Good evening, I'm Angelica Tosh, and I will be presenting...
This person is too attractive to have a channel in MMOs. Get the fuck out of here. Start talking about games that matter. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna assume you're a man in a dress, and you're just really good at cosplay. You cannot have women in this space. Okay? You have no idea how degenerate these people are. Your life... Man, you probably get asked for feet pics on a daily basis. You're sexist. No, I'm trying to protect these people. Filter. Call me sexist if you must. But I understand the MMO space really, really fucking well. Where's the beard? Lower.
Presenting the MMO Hidden Gem in 2025 award, the winner of which is written in my Elder Scroll. And the nominees are as follows.
MMO Hidden Gem.
2. Guild Wars 1 Reforged.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a
Project
close one.
Gorgon. Star Wars The Old Republic.
It's not going to be SWTOR.
And finally, Where Winds Meet.
I haven't played Where Winds Meet. I haven't played Where Winds Meet, and I agree with you, Jazzy, that it's not that Guild Wars 1 is not really an MMO. I think it's going to be Guild Wars 2, it's going to be Where Winds Meet. It's going to be one of the two, and it depends on which one most of the content creators have played. I think it's going to be one of those two.
And now we will find out from the most reliable of sources who is
Chris
the winner
Wars
of the MMO Hidden
What up,
Gem
Jimmy?
in 2025 award. Guild Wars 2.
It's
and
just
have
the
it.
God
Guild
game.
Wars 2 is the hidden gem
It's
of
just the
2025.
God game.
Lots of creators enjoyed playing this MMO,
Of course.
and they felt like it should get a bit more.
This game popped the fuck off last year. So many people, so many content creators, so many WoW refugees, so many New World refugees. Every single fucking person dived into Guild Wars 2. They got tired of RuneScape, and so I think there's a recency bias going on here. I think Guild Wars 2 got this award because it was the most recent MMO that got attention. Is Expedition Wars 22. More than any other game, it got the most attention most recently, and I think the recency bias is showing through. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it's Guild Wars 2.
More appreciation. There was a heap of other suggestions, but overall, Guild Wars 2 proved to be the most popular. But moving on, let's go take a look at another category.
Hey, that's me! Damn, that's too low quality. I gotta up my resolutions.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. All right. It's a real honor to be here tonight to present an award for a category that is very near and dear to every single MMORPG player's
Trying to
heart.
throw that through one of the holes in my roof.
A game that was in the worst state imaginable in 2025. And the nominees for such a prestigious award are Ashes of Creation, Elder Scrolls Online.
Because I'm announcing this, I know exactly which game this is. And I'm telling you now, they 100% fucking deserve this award. One time I spent 2 hours just flying around and trying to do tricks on the Griffin. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 will catch you like that.
Final Fantasy XIV, Lost Ark, and New World.
You know which
And
one
the
it
winner,
is. I want to see if you guys guess which one it is. I want to see if you guys can figure this out. What are you using for TTS point redeems? Tangia. Tangia, that's a mix of Tangia, Atom, the free version, and Sammy, and StreamerBot. It should be obvious. Some of you have guessed it. Let's see if you're right, huh?
is
Hey, look!
hold
It's
on.
an
Give me a
exposition
sec, I think I dropped
of that
it somewhere.
game's entire development cycle. Played out for you. I had to drive to this place. I had to drive here out of my neighborhood to find a safer place where I could do this without getting robbed. I got some really fucking strange looks walking around in my underwear and a suit jacket. But my country is gorgeous. No, this is not green screen. This is actually a place. Now, I'm going to tell you something nice and neat. I was at a gas station for this. I was at a dodgy, shitty little gas station, and I had to replace it with AI because the owner of the shitty little gas station came out and he was like, can you please not do not film here, please? Because I'll be honest, the gas station I went to looked worse than the AI generation I did here. Hey, what's up, Kilani? How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a little while. Every now I check in on you. How's Fallout New Vegas treating you? I'm not kidding. When I say this, I had to replace my background with an AI generation. I had to mask myself because the gas station I went to, a guy with 3 teeth, collective 3 teeth, came out and requested that I not put his gas station on camera at all. He was like, look, you can do whatever weird shit you want, just please don't show this to the public. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna cut this out. I promise you it's not gonna be there. Here's my contact information. If you want to double check, I won't put your gas station out there. And ironically, I tried to regenerate it in AI, and the AI could not make a gas station as fucked up as his was in real life. Damn, you pale as fuck. Of course I am. I'm so white, I'm transparent. There you go, right where it belongs. Yeah. And the award goes to New World. Of course it was going to be New World. Of course. It's not even close. Of course.
Pretty much a landslide.
And you used your private toilet. Yes. Hey, what's up, Mega Crackhead? Thanks for the sub.
A decision that New World is certainly in the worst.
It was pretty strange walking around a gas station with a jar of Nutella that I could smear on the toilet. I had to ask permission to smear shit on the toilet. He was like, what the fuck are you doing going into this public toilet with a jar of Nutella? I got very many strange looks walking around in my underwear that day.
When it comes to MMOs in 2025. And whilst we're on the subject of dead things, let's go to Jay Oddity, who will be leading our in memoriam section for today's video.
Deserved 100%. I should have, you know what I should have done actually, was after I'd announced it, I should have put it back in the list, back in the toilet where it fucking belonged and flushed. Wait, that's a public toilet, yes. So, the gas stations in my country are not exactly what I would call in the best state. I live in a cracked out, fucked up area, right? And a lot of the gas stations are really, really shitty, and no one takes care of the toilets. No one's touched them. No one uses them except homeless people to, like, maybe get a drink of water every now and then. That was one of the better looking ones. The other ones I was kind of scared to go near because I might have actually contracted something if I went near them. I cleaned that toilet, by the way. I strategically cleaned that toilet before I started smearing Nutella on it.
We come to the sad part of the show where we say goodbye to some MMOs that didn't quite make it.
This guy, massive New World shill as far as I'm aware.
Like I'm saying goodbye to what is left of my hairline. To be honest, this section is mostly games that started but then didn't finish.
Wait, is it harder to explain the Nutella thing to the gas station man or the Twitch situation to the employee? Funnily enough, it was more difficult to explain what Twitch was to a tax guy than it was to explain why I'm smearing Nutella on a gas station toilet. He was... The guy had... look, that toilet was so fucked up. He was probably like, this is not even the worst thing someone's done in here. Do whatever the fuck you want. He asked for like $10, and I was like, here's $10. Just let me do what I want. And he was like, okay. It's not like you could make this worse. I went in there, I cleaned the toilet, smeared Nutella everywhere, had to clean it up afterwards. Because, you know, homeless people will be attracted to it like birds to one of those seed feeders, and they'd all just be around it licking the rim. At least using it. You know what? He probably did have that thought.
which is possibly a little bit similar to my bedroom activities. Anyway, let's jump in. Project Ghost, which was led by Greg Street and being developed by Fantastic Pixel Castle, sadly announced that they weren't getting any funding.
Can I be honest? I don't think that Project Ghost was going to work out. I don't think it was going to be a good MMO. It had no artistic stylization, everything was a placeholder, it was doing the same things as every MMORPG in the past. The gameplay loop was exactly the same as every other MMO in the past. It was developed by Ghostcrawler, who had already had issues when he was working with Riot, then left and went somewhere else, and then developed it on his own, and then had problems, and then eventually cancelled it. Project Nutella.
From NetEase anymore, and that they would be shutting down the studio. Amazing, it's dead.
Oh, he's got a crab costume.
Another MMO
I need to get one of
that
those.
was cancelled in 2025 was Project Blackbird. And this was cancelled because Microsoft has basically decided to go with AI and not making games.
They revealed it way too soon. Moonstone, do you want to know why I think Greg Street revealed his MMO so soon? I think that was a last gasp. That was a death rattle. I think that was Greg Street realizing he was between a cock and a hard place, and either way he was getting fucked. So the only way that he could see forward was to try and get some investor sentiment and find someone who was going to fund his MMO, and that was like his last attempt at doing so. But in doing so, anyone who knows anything about gaming and MMOs probably looked at what he released, and it was just the same trash that they saw everywhere else, and they were like, why would we give you money?
Games, but also not making consoles. I'm not really sure what Microsoft are doing in the gaming industry anymore, but neither do they, so who cares? Another MMO that we...
No, Jimmy, I'm not going to do blackface on stream. I've seen where that ends up. I'm not Justin Trudeau, goddammit.
We kind of lost before it began was the Jackalyptic Warhammer MMO, a game made purely for Josh Dreyfuss and Henry Cavill. Who cares?
Yep, dead.
And I think the other...
That is the one I'm most sad about, is the Warhammer MMO. I think that that one actually had a real opportunity to do something unique and special, but as we've seen, most Warhammer games turn out to be dog shit because the scale is so wide and broad that you probably need $1 billion if you're going to make an MMO and make it worth anyone's time in the Warhammer space. I think unless Games Workshop themselves come out and develop an MMO in a way that no one's done one before in the Warhammer universe, we will never see a good Warhammer MMO. Ever.
Big one that was being made but is now no longer being made, well, that falls to Lord of the Rings.
That was serious.
That was being made by Amazon Game Studios. Almost.
And yes, we are all masochists.
99.999% dead. It's dead. It's dead. The fat lady's son. It's dead. Because
yep, it's dead. 100% deserved. 100,000% deserved. 1,000,000% deserved. I am so glad that Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO was cancelled. If it wasn't cancelled, if it was produced and it was released, this is the MMO that was going to be released. This right here, this was going to be your MMO. Hey, does anyone remember how Amazon lied through their fucking teeth continually for years in order to attempt to make a deal with the grandchild of J.R.R. Tolkien so that they could make Rings of Power? How they promised from the deepest parts of their soul, they swore on their mother's corpses that they were going to be respectful to the legacy of Tolkien. Does anyone remember that? Does anyone remember how the showrunners kept on saying how they haven't read the Lord of the Rings books? How they haven't watched the Lord of the Rings movies? How every time that they were interviewed for Lord of the Rings, they went out of their way to take a fat shit on everything that had been made before. And they were like, we're going to do it the right way. And then they spent $1 billion making a burning pile of dog shit. Anyone remember that? Why would you think that the same company would not do the exact same thing to an MMORPG? They would destroy everything. I'm so fucking relieved that this got cancelled. And now we just gotta wait a few months for them to uncancel it.
It's probably the reason I'm here. New World is actually pretty much going the way of the dodo. New World is going to have a sensational 20.
Ooh, we gotta look at it. We gotta look at it. We gotta look it up. We gotta look it up. What's the population chart sitting at? Ooh, where's that population chart? Oh, look. It's Amazon's entire development philosophy summed up in a single placeholder word. Oh, god damn. Oh, 100% deserved. Fuck these guys for ruining this game. Let's see if we can find another chart. Oh, beautiful. Deserved. 100% deserved. Come on, give me another chart. Give me another chart. I don't want to read. Here we go, Steam charts. What are we looking at? Oh, guys, the game's staging a revival. No, guys, I swear, after October it was gonna come back. I swear, guys, you don't understand. Guys, you don't get it. You just don't understand the design philosophy of Amazon. They're coming back, guys. They're gonna make they're gonna make the greatest MMO you've ever seen in your life. Ooh, Matt, guys, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. New World's coming back. Look at that. It's coming back. It's coming back. You see right here. You see this? It's coming back. You see that peak there where it was at 1,400 and then it went to 1,600. It's coming back. It's coming back, guys. It's gonna be at 1 million next week. Happy New Year, Funky. It's coming back, guys. Oh my god. Oh, what a pile of shit. I am surprised though. I'll give it this. I am surprised that it's still got over 1,000 players. I'm stunned by that.
26, goodbye. I mean, if that's not pretty terminal, it's as close to it as you can get. It's dead. It's dead. Dead. Bye.
Dead. Spaghetti.
A big loss for me, my hairline. For better or for worse, I know some people hate it. This patch is conceptually really good. I loved it.
He has more follicles on his head than New World has players, so you can't shit on him too much.
The MMO genre, perhaps not looking amazing right now, is dead. It's dead. The fat lady sung. It's dead.
Yeah, it's
but
over.
I still believe, like the dodo, they will rise from the ashes. Speaking about ashes, yeah, it's very, very dead.
Yeah,
it's
Ash is
really
dead too.
Dead. Will ashes be on this list next year?
Yes.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh,
Bye.
it will be. It fucking will be.
A very touching tribute from J Odyssey there. Make sure you check out his Twitch channel. Now for something a little bit more uplifting.
God, it's been such a stressful year. I had to freaking cancel the Scuffs Game Awards because there's like I had water damage. I've been at Airbnbs and
Hey, me too. I haven't been in Airbnbs. I haven't been sucking off strange homeless men. I can't do that anymore. I'm married.
hotels with 3 freaking cats. I'm able to like relax. I don't have to deal with anything.
Is your new profession gonna be Revenant? We'll decide that when we get there.
What's this thing, huh? Okay, wait. It's Sawman UK. I'm canceling. I'm stealing your idea of a game award show for MMOs, and I need you to announce something.
I sent you an invite link to Frame's Discord. I'll take a look at it after stream, Dog Rock. Thank you.
So Sawman UK gave me the Cursed Award, the most anticipated MMORPG for 2026 and beyond. Also known as the game that's most likely to be canceled in the next 30 days or so.
Yep.
The nominees for this award included Apogea.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I like the way Apogea looks. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I like the way Apogea looks.
Ashes of Creation. Classic.
I don't like the way that looks. Wait. What was that? What was that? My editing eyes picked up something. What did you see with your editing eyes, Legolas? What was that? What was that? I saw it. You can't fucking trick me.
Classic.
What was that? What was that, you motherfucker? What did you hide? Oh, look. Oh, look, it's the actual gameplay of Ashes of Creation. He just put in what it's like playing Ashes of Creation. Finally, he stopped looking at trailers and he played Ashes. I'm so proud of Saw Man. For the first time in his life, the MMO content creator that is Saw Man played the game. Can you believe it? He actually played an MMO. I can't believe it. Amazing. The world's changing in 2026.
Classic WoW Plus. Chrono Odyssey.
Ooh.
And the Riot MMO.
I'm going to tell you why it's going to be the Riot MMO. It's going to be the Riot MMO because the Riot MMOs are 5 million years away. And because the Riot MMO is so early in development, everyone has this magical idea in their head of what the Riot MMO is actually going to be like with no idea of what it's going to be like. So it's the most anticipated because the idea everyone has in their head right now is what they want the game to be, not what it actually is. Think about it like this. You ever met those girls who are eternally single? They can never hold down a relationship. But when you ask them, okay, what is it you're looking for? They say they're looking for a guy like Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey. And you look at them like, do you realize how fucking psychotic that is? You are looking for an abusive guy with millions of dollars who's going to tie you up and shove strange objects up your ass, and you think you're going to enjoy this. That is exactly what the Riot MMO is to everyone. They think it's going to be this wonderful ideal. It has to be the winner.
Really? That's
rigged? Yeah, it's about right.
Okay. The winner of the award for the most anticipated MMO of 2026 and beyond. I'm gonna have to clean that up. The Riot's MMO.
Of course
is your
it is.
Winner of
I knew it.
Most
I knew it had to be. It had to be. It's the most anticipated. It's going to be the most anticipated next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. It has to be.
2026 and beyond. I'm gonna go pick this stuff up. Thanks for having me, Sawman. Congrats to the Riot MMO in 2035.
Is it actually a surprise that the most anticipated
No.
MMO for content creators is one that they know nothing about?
Exactly.
Think about it. It's infinite.
There we go. Riot MMO when it finally releases 5,000 years from now. Because it's the most anticipated. People have the most hope for this. They see this as the last hope. This is the fucking Luke Skywalker of MMOs right now. It's not even born. We're still looking at fucking Anakin murdering children. But they can't wait for Luke. This is it. And you know what's going to happen? I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to get cancelled. There's like a 90% chance at some point that a Riot realizes this is a waste of money and they're not going to do it and they're going to cancel it. And then we're truly fucked.
Content. You can just say what you like. No one can fact check you.
Exactly.
Anyway, on to the last two categories.
What's going on, guys? My name is Waydot. I'm a washed-up MMO reviewer who used to get...
Fuck, dude. Okay, this looks eerily similar to the house I used to live in. Or at least the room I used to live in. Right, I've explained this before. So what I had, okay. So he's not pro gaming it. So his bed is about here, right? So I used to have the same setup with a desk here. And what I would do is I would throw all the recyclables and shit over my left shoulder. Now I had a staircase over here that led to a door that didn't open. And I would throw all the trash that wasn't recyclable over here. So like this would be like water bottles and shit over here. And then I would have a pile over here. And what I would do is like once a month, I would take a garbage bag and I would just drag the garbage bag along the floor and like scoop all of this up like it was one of those dustpans, and then grab it and I'd walk out the door that was over here and just dump it. And then all of the recyclables that were over here, I'd fill up with water and put it back in my fridge. Or if it was too like greasy or had fungus and stuff, I would just move it over to that pile over there. Now that's efficiency. That's how to live life. What a time it was to be alive. I know this. Modern gaming culture is that if a game isn't 10 out of 10, it's dog shit, so any new game is very likely to fail, unfortunately. You say that, Khaldun. But I wouldn't call Megabonk a 10 out of 10 game, but it still succeeded. I wouldn't even call Expedition 33 a 10 out of 10 game, but it still succeeded. I think the issue is you cannot trust a rating system. There is no rating system that works anymore. None of that works. Because all rating systems have been rigged as fuck. The same thing that we talked about the last stream, where I said the movie industry has rigged every single rating system so that the audience score is now as high as the critic score. That's been happening in the gaming industry for fucking ever. None of it is trustworthy. You have to like find like 25 different fucking YouTubers who are dedicating their life to the single fucking game and then watch what they have to say after they've played for 5,000 hours. So Asmonbald room basically. Kind of, except this guy has a lot more stuff in his room than I used to. I used to have like a bed on the floor. It was like an old mattress with springs, and like every now and then I'd just duct tape over one of the springs. I had a bathroom connected to the same room, and then I had like a small little kitchen in there as well.
Plenty of views, but these days I have to resort to announcing
Wasn't bad.
award shows for some meme dog in order to cling to any sort of relevance.
Yeah, that's about right.
As you can see, I'm using boxes as a nightstand, and over there I have a lamp on the floor.
I bet this guy's so rich he wipes his ass with toilet paper. I want to know the poorest meal this man has ever eaten in his life, just so I can gauge what level of homelessness he was at versus where I am.
But similar to MMOs in the year 2025, on the outside I might seem like I'm doing well, but on the inside I'm dying, and yes, this is a cry for help. Anyway, with all that being said, I was asked to announce the award for the best MMO to play in 2025. You know, almost 20 years after MMOs were actually good and cool and...
So man couldn't find enough MMO YouTubers, so he just uses Rose's ass reference and generated deepfakes, each one wearing different clothing pieces. No, he didn't even need to do that. You see, the thing is, what you don't know is that I'm Soulman. I am Waydot. I am Blue Squadron. And when I'm feeling really spicy, I break out the shoe polish, and I'm also Nice Gaming. You see, I'm actually just the same person. And when I get tired of one channel, I just switch over to the other, and I just put on a different costume and makeup. And then I just change my voice a little bit, and use different accents so that it looks different. Except for that one Asian guy. Except for him. I can't do him.
Fun to play, but 2025 is the year we're going to be deciding which one is the best to play. Anyway, the nominees are as follows. First up, we have Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
Following that, we have Classic World.
It's got to be Guild Wars. Sorry, it's got to be Guild Wars 2.
Retail.
Recency bias, most content creators jumping into it after RuneScape and after New World and after getting tired of WoW. Most attention gotten in 2025, it has to be RuneScape. I mean, it has to be fucking...
And finally,
Guild Wars 2. Maybe RuneScape. It might be RuneScape.
The winner of the best MMO to play in the year 2025
I think it's Guild Wars 2.
goes to... It's a tie? Who made this?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, the winners of the best MMOs to play in 2025
I thought it had to be Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2 and Old School RuneScape.
Okay, that's
Why
fair.
are we doing ties?
That's fair, but let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. That chunky piece of browser gaming bullshit called RuneScape is just not even close to as good as Guild Wars 2. It's not a video game, it's a clicking simulator. It is the most boring, mind-numbing, soul-destroying thing to watch. There's only one way to watch RuneScape, and that's if the streamer's actual camera takes up half the screen and they've got a giant pair of tits on them, and you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly the streamer I'm talking about when I say that. That's the only watchable RuneScape stream.
That's an award show.
I was just as surprised as you were. Imagine having 36 content creators and they can't agree on one MMO to
Should have gotten 37 so that there was a tiebreaker. That's your mistake.
play. But listen, we have one more award to give out. And let's just say it's the most important award.
It's not me. I don't have them double Ds.
Well, guys, we did it. We're at the end of the award show.
Yeah.
And we've saved the best category till last.
Oh, God,
But
he's
before we
singing.
do that, I just want to thank everyone for taking part. This video has taken an age to make, almost 3 months, due to planning, creating forms, harassing content creators. I've certainly enjoyed making this video, and hopefully you guys enjoy
Guild Wars
watching
2
this
has
video.
1K viewers on Twitch.
And hey, if it gets enough views and likes, I may
It's 'cause people are
consider
playing the
doing a
game, not
bigger
watching
and
it.
better award show for 2026. Also, remember to check the description. I'll have everyone who took part's channels linked below. But anyway, that's enough. Yeah.
Look at this cheap bitch. Instead of asking us one by one, he just set up a Google form. This is called efficiency. This is how you know Soulman loves nobody but himself.
Happened for me. Now for the last and final award, which is favorite MMO content creator in 2025.
It's me!
And to make
No, it's
sure
not.
it's not biased,
It's not.
I have excluded myself from this award. I mean, I'm egotistical.
Who was my vote for this one? My favorite, I think, is because Soulman specifically said I can't put his name. Fucking dick. I actually listened to the instructions, and I think I put Blue Squadron for the specific reason that Blue Squadron had a fucking huge 2025. Gigantic year. He did a bunch of IRL stuff. He got involved with OTK. He was doing entertaining stuff. Josh Strife Hayes overall would probably be top ranking, but he's everyone's favorite. The problem is Josh Strife Hayes is just doing the same thing he's always been doing. I think the one who's popped the fuck off the most in 2025 was Blue Squadron, so I think that's what my vote was, if I remember correctly. You should have voted for Muckluck, just out of pity for you. For all he went through with the content. I would have voted for Muckluck, but unfortunately I don't think he was considered for this specifically because he's a niche streamer who focuses entirely on Guild Wars 2. He himself has said that he doesn't play that many other MMORPGs and that he's interested only in playing Guild Wars 2. Right? But if I had to, like, okay, personal list. Top MMO content creators of 2025 in my head. You've got Josh Strife Hayes, you've got Soulman, unironically, you've got Blue Squadron, and you've got Muckluck, because he's just a nice guy to be around. He's super chill. And he somehow forgave me for being a fucking autist on his stream. Who else was there? There's one other I can think of. And it was Idle. I think those 5 did an amazing job in 2025, if I'm being honest.
Well, not quite that much. Regrets. I've had a few. But then again.
Oh God. Oh God, he's singing.
I did.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry, this is no longer an MMO content creator. Unless you consider the fucking Iraq rebellion and every fucking political thing that's happened under the sun as part of MMO, like, fucking thing. And you know what's even fucking worse? He put this motherfucker here twice. Twice. He's there. He doesn't even do MMOs anymore. No, get the fuck out. He's a political streamer now. He's abandoned us. He's tossed us at the wayside like a fucking mixed race child. We're never seeing Daddy Asmon again. It's over.
What I had to do and saw it through without exemption.
I'd say Josh Drive probably.
I planned.
It's not gonna be me, but that right there is why I don't play Warframe. That right there is why you cannot play Warframe. This is a game that you will disappear into. There is nothing about that game that won't make you vanish into it. That's exactly why I refuse to touch Warframe. I will lose my soul to that game. No Pyromancer. No, Pyromancer is a rant streamer.
Each careful step along the
You know, actually, now that you bring it up, Moonstone, I haven't actually heard that much about Pyromancer recently. I've honestly not heard that much about him. He's kind of gone quiet. He's kind of fallen by the wayside.
And more,
he stole my screen. This is my screen, and he fucking stole it because he knew how good it was. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. When he asked for like a fucking image of it. I knew he was gonna do that.
I did it my way. Yes, there were. Cut the music, otherwise I'm going to pay royalties. Cut it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
He may have copyrighted the video.
It's time. The winner of favorite MMO content creator.
Let's be honest. It's gonna be Josh Hayes. Let's cut the bullshit. He's gonna okay. I can see. I know Sawman well enough to know this is gonna go one of two ways. Right. This is gonna go one of two ways. He's gonna say some shit like, "It's whoever you like the most." Ha 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 ha. Or it's gonna be Josh Hayes. It's gonna be one of those two.
In 2025, as voted by 36 content creators, is.
Damn, look at that ass.
It is.
How did I fucking know? The next words that are gonna come out of his mouth are probably gonna be something like, "It's whoever you like the most." You pussied out, didn't you? You pussied the fuck out. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna pussy out on this one.
Avoid count. No. Before you get angry and start leaving hate comments.
No, leave hate comments. Go to this video right now, like it, subscribe, and then leave a hate comment. Generally something racist. That would work out really well for the YouTube algorithm.
I can explain. You're probably wondering, how does this happen? And to be honest, there's multiple...
It happens when your penis inverts and you develop a vagina. That's how this happens. God damn it, Sawman.
Things that have gone wrong. So what I'm going to do is give you 3 explanations, but only
pussy.
one of them
yeah.
is true.
Look at him dodging
and you can make
here.
up your own decision as to which explanation you believe and who the true winner is.
I knew this was going to happen.
Option 1. Despite me telling people not to vote for me, I somehow became the highest voted person, and therefore
Yeah. I can believe it's option 1.
I am the winner of everyone's favorite content creator in 2025. Option 2. Through some cosmic miracle, and with the void votes of people vote for me instead of other people, and some people just flat out declaring they don't want to vote for other people.
Wait. That was the most base take I've ever seen. No one will vote for me, so I won't vote for anyone else. Fuck them all. That's Blue Squadron.
We had an equal number of nominees, and therefore all the people mentioned got 1 vote each.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't, because I know I voted for Blue Squadron. I know it's not that one.
It's a miracle. It's a 24-way tie. Or option 3, I made it up. There wasn't a vote for your favorite MMO content creator in 2020.
I'm pretty sure there was a vote for this. I'm fairly certain I remember a vote for this, unless I'm fucking hallucinating. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hold on. I've gotta make sure. I'm fucking so certain that he made us choose that. Am I fucking high? Am I schizophrenic? I'm almost certain of this. I have to know. You dirty fucking dog. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You see this form right here? I'm gonna reveal all the secrets now. You see this? You see this right here? Right? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's right there. It's right there. You fucking rat. You pussied out, and now you're gonna pay for it with honesty.
25. This is a prestigious award show, not some popularity contest, okay? This isn't the Twitch Streamer Awards.
It's the most important popularity contest.
We actually have dignity here.
I could make a joke about this, right? I'm not going to say the name. But I'm telling you right now that there is a content creator, there's a guy who wasn't mentioned on these lists. I'm going to show you exactly what he did. He went like this. He did a print screen of this person right here. He threw it into Grok and he said, Grok, remove all her clothes for me, please. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you'll never know.
And on that bombshell, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Little bastard. What a little rat. You pussied out at the end. I can't believe you fucking pussied out like that on us. How could you do that to us? How dare you? It's whoever you like the most. Here's 3 explanations so people don't get mad at me in the comments. I want all of you, every last one of you, to go to this video and give him as much engagement as possible by calling him racist dog things. You're going to go there, you're going to like his video, and you're going to say things about how much of a pussy he is for not just telling us who was the favorite. What is the point? What is the point in all of this if we don't know who the favorite is? That useless. This is like, it's like a woman without tits. There's no point. It's like a dude without a dick. What are you doing? Worthless. God damn it. No, it's actually a pretty good list. I agree with everything on that list. I think that